Majority are of the view that it was 12 of Rabiul Awwal, but there are many other great scholars of Hanafis, of Malikis, and many great scholars who say he was born on the 2nd of Rabiul Awwal. Some say 8th of Rabiul Awwal. Some say even after 12th of Rabiul Awwal. Some even say he was born in Ramadan. The reason of these differences of opinion is, if you look into the history of the Arabs were not educated people. They were looked down on because of their education and because of the civilization that they used to live in. And in those days, no one had Milton Keynes Hospital or your Bedford Starving Hospital where they record who was born which day. There were no calendars for people. People lived their lives without even knowing the dates. Many of us, even now, what's the day today? We're not able to say. So in those days, people remembered, like for example, if you were to ask my grandmother, right, okay, when was my mother born? She will say that great war or that great flood, I remember. She was born before that or after that. In those days, more than 1400 years ago, 1500 years ago, they did not have the calendar. They did not have any method of recording these dates. And the other reason can be because the Prophet ﷺ was not known as the Prophet of Islam. So he was, for us, alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his birth and for every second of life he had in this dunya. This life, this dunya, this earth, this world is blessed by his birth, alhamdulillah. We agree to that. There is no disagreement in that whatever is in this creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing is superior, nothing is better than the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There's no doubt. But what are we doing? By following and celebrating and making this day, 12th of Rabiul Awwal, the day that we follow the Kuffar and celebrating this day, we are falling into the bid'at and we are putting them to shame. Do you know how? On 12th of Rabiul Awwal, if you see, some Muslims will decorate their house or some masajid such a way the Kuffar will feel ashamed. They will say, we don't buy this much Christmas light for even Jesus Christ. Even the Kuffar will say, we don't buy this much Christmas lights even for Jesus Christ. How much the Muslims are doing? Is this part of Sunnah? Is this the way of the Prophet ﷺ? If it was, why don't we find this in the Bukhari? Why don't we find this in the Sahihain? Why is not this mentioned in the lives of the Sahaba Ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'in? Why is not this mentioned in the lives of the Tabi'in or Tabi' Tabi'in? My brothers, take a moment to think. 12th of Rabiul Awwal, if that was so important, then the Prophet ﷺ would have made all the companions search for it or find it or be awake on that day or night, be awake on that night and fast on that day. Did he not do it for Laylatul Qadr? The last 10 nights of Ramadan, one of the best and the most important reasons to do i'tikaf on the last 10 nights to find Laylatul Qadr. A night which is better than 1000 nights. But I will say the birth and the Prophet ﷺ is better than billions of nights. And if 12th of Rabiul Awwal was so important, or the birth of the Prophet ﷺ was so important, then he would have made the companion find that day. The only thing that we find that when the Sahabi asked the Prophet ﷺ, "O Prophet of Allah, why do you fast on Monday?" He said, "I fast on Monday because this is the day I was born." For argument's sake, brothers and sisters, if we were to find this day or date and we would find this day that it is authentic and this is the definite date, then why are we eating halwa and cakes? In Dubai, why are they making cakes 1 mile long? Who's going to eat this cake? Why not donate that money in Chittagong for the people of Burma? Children are there, I have seen with my own eyes. They have no curry to eat, no rice to eat, no food. Sometimes they are just drinking water. I have seen that on the plate sometimes they have some rice which is donated and only white rice they are eating. These are children, our children. We look at Africa, we look in Palestine, in Syria. Why are we not donating this money instead of making big, long cakes? Is this the sunnah to make a cake? Or is the big sunnah to donate the money for the children and for the poor people who are in need. And think of this. You're following the footsteps of the shaitan. إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ. The Prophet of Allah has always told us that be firm on the Quran and be firm on the Sunnah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. O Prophet of Allah, tell them. Allah is saying it and is emphasizing by telling the Prophet of Allah to tell us, إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ, if you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yeah? Any doubt? We all love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't say inshallah. So inshallah I will love him. Inshallah is for the future. You know, sometimes I go to Nikah and I take the groom. Do you take her as your wife? He says, inshallah. I say, okay, come back tomorrow. I'll do the nikah tomorrow. Inshallah means I will take her in the future. You have to say, Qabiltu, with Madi past tense, or at least, I take her now. Anyway, Alhamdulillah, we all love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, tell them, if they love me, and if they want me to love them, and if they want me to forgive them, then tell them to follow your sunnah. Alhamdulillah, this is the deen we have, where anything that we do, you will see there is no extravagance. There is no israf there. Making a cake, making shinni, pulao, whatever you do, this halwa on the day you think is the date of the birth of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is completely wrong. One, because